Good morning. It's early morning. I'm on my way to work. So yesterday I was playing around in Canva and I was looking at projects I've worked on in the past. Some of them I started and I was like, never mind. One of them was a vision journal. Instead of a vision board, I was creating a vision journal. And I still like the idea. But I was reading through it and looking at my photos in it and everything. And I felt very disconnected from it. Like, I did not feel... I felt meh, like, whatever. And then I felt really like, what the hell is this? Where am I? Why do I not have vision for my life? And then the verse ran through my head, without a vision, the people perish. And it's true. I mean, we do need vision. Or we just kind of, blah, 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 whatever, wobble around, and I don't know. I can't speak for you. I don't even know if you are watching this, because I'm not sure I'm going to share this shit, but whatever. So, I just sort of was like, I had a little freak out, because I was like, oh my God, what's wrong with me that I can't, like, I don't feel anything, for this vision that I've had. That I've carried for a while, and now I feel really disconnected from it. So I started asking myself a bunch of questions and journaling, and because that always helps me process and get the stuff out of my head or off my heart, off my chest, whatever. And it always makes me feel better. And so I was like, you know what? I've had trouble creating a vision board. Like, for a while, there was a period of time where I would revisit my vision board once a year, and I would add to it, or I'd create an entirely new one with similar elements, whatever. But I just thought about it, and I was like, ever since I moved back to Ohio, I've had trouble making a vision board that I really felt I resonated with it. And I was just like, what is the deal? Then I was like, is it Ohio? Is Ohio bringing me down, man? I can't vision my, I can't see my vision because I'm in Ohio. I'm in the valley. What do you expect? And then I was like, no. I started thinking about it. It's not Ohio. And by the end of the night, I just felt like, what is true of everybody's life is what is true in nature. Cycles, repeated cycles and patterns. We have the spring, the birth. You have spring and summer, fall and winter. Spring and summer, fall and winter. Round and round, And so we have seasons in our lives too. And I just have to know the season I'm in, basically, is how I feel. I felt a little freaked out, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to have vision. Am I depressed? What's happening with me? I just had this really like, And then I did a lot of sorting out. And then this morning I was thinking, I know where I'm at. Things have happened some really exciting stuff happened in the summer, and then it sort of fizzled out. And I was bummed about that, of course. But I did go inward and ask important questions that needed to be answered. And I felt I was, new direction came to me. So, this morning I was reminded of that, this is what I'm doing now. And here's the thing, we create these vision boards, and it's supposed to keep us focused on what we really want in life. And it puts it out in the universe to let the powers that be know this is what these are the desires of our hearts. And also it keeps our brain engaged, like, oh, this is where we're going. Because the brain is a tool that you have to guide. Like if you're using a chainsaw, you don't just turn it on and put it under the bush that you were wanting to trim. If you do that, it could, just from being on and the intense vibration of, the chain spinning around, it could do damage to whatever shrubbery you left it laying by, or it could hurt a person. And our brains are kind of like that. You can't just leave them running wild, because they ruminate on things that aren't good for us to ruminate on. Like, you just get stuck in the same old shit. And then you wonder why you're miserable, and you wonder why you can never achieve what you really want to achieve. Well, because you have to pay attention, and you have to learn to use this tool in the way you want to from this space. This space is guided by what you value most. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking of. Today, I'm remembering that it isn't that I don't have vision. It's that some shit happened this summer, and things went a little sideways on me. And I went inside and asked some hard questions, and I got some answers. And they were not, they were answers about the work that I need to do. So that's the phase that I'm in. That's my realization. Oh, I'm not in the visioning phase. Not in the visioning phase. I don't need to revision my life. I need to stay focused on what I did vision already, and remember the direction that came to me when I asked the hard questions, which was to continue to study and do my homework. And part of the big thing about the homework was deeper self-discovery, self-awareness, and to deepen my spiritual connections. And I know that's right for me. I know that's right for me. So that is where I'm at right now. And it's just funny how we can completely forget. I don't know. I do. Like, one little thing and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't vision anymore. I don't see the vision. I don't feel it. No, I don't feel it like, woohoo, let's do the thing. Because I'm in the middle of working on it. I'm in the work phase. That's where I'm at. And when you're in the middle of the work, you're busy. Your mind is otherwise engaged. Your heart is otherwise engaged because you're really putting yourself in, as you should. So anyway, that was my big thing. And then the other thing is, the other piece of direction I got was specific direction about so I want to share my stories with people, just life stuff. I just want to share life stuff because I want to help people. So part of what I realized when things went sideways on me at the end of the summer was that I'm already helping people. The job I do Monday through Friday, I am helping people. I enjoy helping them, and they seem to enjoy having me around. So yay, it's a win-win. And ooh, super pink sunrise. So that was a thing. Part of that was like a revisioning on the fly, because I had been trying to I wanted to make videos. Woohoo, my phone's all whopper-jawed now. That's funny. So I wanted to do things a certain way, and it was a lot of work, and I already work a full-time job, and with my drive time added in, I'm basically working a 50-hour week. So, I need time to breathe and decompress and all the things as well. And how about sometimes I have fun? That would be nice. So, anyway, what came to me was, okay, what if what I'm trying to do isn't how it has to be? Like, what if there's another way? So I followed that trail. Okay, what if there is another way? Is there another way? Should I be doing this differently? What? So, and the answer that came to me is one that I'm like, yes, I like resonate with in the deepest part of me, but I also don't like it. And it's what I'm doing right now. It's talking to you. And this video is just, I just turned on my phone, the camera on my phone, and started making a video. It's not about me creating a, quality video as far as the aesthetics. What I'm doing, what I feel I'm supposed to do is come to you and talk to you like a friend. Come to you and talk to you and share my heart like to share with you what I would share in my journal. That feels very vulnerable to me, and I don't like it. I don't want to be that vulnerable with everybody. So, and I don't have to be that vulnerable with everybody. But I do feel like that's the formula I'm supposed to use at this time. So, before I was trying to write down, take notes on my thoughts, what I wanted to share in a video. And then, then I'm trying to like figure out lighting and figure out where to shoot the video and create a space that's going to be the space and just all of that kind of thing. And I feel like, no, just, if you were my friend and I wanted to talk to you about what's on my mind today, I would just pick up my phone and talk to you. Either I would text you or call you or email you, or there's various ways I could communicate, but I would just do it directly. I wouldn't set up the scene. So I'm not fucking setting up the scene. Here I am. My nose looks especially something. It's because I have a cold, so I've been blowing my nose. But anyway, the thing is that I realized why I couldn't get into the whole vision board or vision journal thing yesterday. And it isn't because anything is wrong with me. There's nothing wrong. I'm in the work phase. I'm in the doing stuff phase. I already envisioned the vision. And then when things were not working, as I was trying to do what I wanted to do, when that wasn't working, I didn't just give up. I pulled back and I was like, okay, why? Why is this not working? And what came to me was, maybe it doesn't have to be this way. Maybe you're supposed to do it another way. So I am. So, yeah, all of that to say, it's just life. Sometimes you're visioning, and then hopefully the next thing you're doing after you're after you're visualizing and dreaming, hopefully your next step would be, okay, let's plot this out. Here's where I want to be. Now, how am I going to get there? And break it down into bite-sized chewable pieces, and then take action. That's where I'm at. I'm in the action phase. I don't want to visualize anything else because I'm in the action phase. I'm busy with the action stuff. And here's another thing that happened, which tells me that this is really good. I really have a lot of peace about this direction that I got. Sorry about the camera being all wobbly. This exit ramp is just weird, the way they did it. It always makes you blah, 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 blah. I don't know. It's weird. It shakes you as you enter as you come down and get on the highway. But what was I saying? Oh, I have peace. Like I feel peace about I feel peace about the plan. I feel peace about, okay, this is time to study. And it's time to reconnect with or be more consistent with my spiritual practices. And also, it's time for me to practice being vulnerable and using these videos as if they were my journal. And that seems really, it's easy for me to use it as a journal because I'm like, well, I don't know if anybody's going to see this. But I also know that the whole point is for me to make videos like this that people will see. And I don't know who will see. Maybe 5 people. And they're like, okay. I don't know. But see, the vision, the thing that's on my heart is I want to help people, and I believe that our stories, not just my story, but our stories are powerful. And when we share them with each other, you might share something with me that I'm like, oh, I have always felt that, but I've never been able to put it into words. I have Facebook friends who do that. They'll share something, share their story. And I'm like, yes, that's the thing. And I could never put it into words, but it was always there. And so it's a really great connection kind of thing. And I don't know about you, but like, I want healthy, real connectivity with people. not everybody. I'm not trying to, I don't have energy for everybody. I don't. I'm an introvert. I don't have, I can't do that. But there have been times in my life when I've been part of beautiful communities. I have been part of beautiful communities. And it's been a rare thing. But having it has made me miss it. And I think even if I never had it, there would be a part of me that would be missing it. So anyway, I want to encourage people with my stories. I want to also encourage people to share their stories so that we can encourage and empower each other. And that is all I have to say. Sometimes you don't feel super inspired. You don't feel like, oh, I've got this great vision. And maybe the reason for myself at this point, it's not because I've lost my vision. It's because I revisioned a certain aspect of my vision. I revisioned it on the fly, and I am now in the action stage. I'm taking action. So that I don't want to talk about other things. I don't want to, because I know what I am about. I know what I need to be doing right now. I've received my guidance and the direction, and yeah. So that is that, and I'm gonna go because things are happening, and I'm on the freeway, and I'm almost at work, and I need to drink my coffee. Okay, bye.